Hey guys, this is Greg coming to you with another episode of Greg's Bonsai. And on today's episode, we're going to be showcasing Pomegranate B, which I had actually did a trim of about a month and a half ago in the beginning of December. We're now at the end of January, going right into the beginning of February. We're right at the end of the month. And just wanted to kind of show how much a month and a half can make a difference on a plant. But before I go on, make sure to hit that like button and just to help out the YouTube algorithm. And make sure if you like what you see, hit that subscribe button, okay, with the little bell. Really goes to help out the channel and get this out there for other people to see. But without further ado, we're just going to go right in here onto Pomegranate B and just see how different it is from the last video that we showcased. So just going right in, it's really bushy compared to where we were a month and a half ago into the beginning of December. The initial look of it, if we even go down here, it was just this V, okay, and it was about yay tall, okay, give or take. And we cut it all the way down to about here, okay. I cut one lower than the other. And we just kind of said, well, let's see what grows in a month. And this is kind of what we see. It's really grown out. We're going to be trimming this back a little bit. It does look a little cattywampus at the moment. I had looked at this last night and I noticed that the leaves were drooping a little bit. So you will see a little bit of colorization here and a little bit of shine. I actually saw some bugs on it in the tent, which it looked kind of like scale. So I'm going to be trimming this down. I did spray it yesterday and it has popped up pretty well since it has been drooping. And I think I was able to take care of a lot of the infestation. I did check. I did see a couple more. And I'm going to, basically with the trimming, I'm going to be getting rid of what I did see. So if you see white bugs or dark bugs on here, make sure to check underneath the leaves, okay? Some of this shininess, it's some neem oil that I was spraying on just to get rid of the bugs. But if you see anything like that, make sure to take care of them right away. You don't want these guys sapping out all the energy of your plants, okay? But like I said, this actually looks better than yesterday, and we're going to give this guy a little bit of a haircut just to shorten these branches down, because we have a lot of, like, right here with this V, we have a lot of cross talk here in the middle. So we're going to be getting rid of most of this branching. We're probably going to cut back just to see if we can grow upward instead of across from each other, at least just to start out. And I'm going to leave this here just to thicken this up a little bit and see what we can do there. I do like this V idea. I've got a lot of these pomegranate plants. I've got like 8 or 10 of them. And some of them have just a single trunk going up. Some of them are, yep, there goes one of those bugs now. Some of these have a V form, and some of them have like a triple trunk coming out of them. So that's what we're working with here. We got a nice little V, or if it, really a Y, but I like the V. I want to see if I can train this guy to come out a little bit, because I would love to see a little bit more of a triangle here in shape, but that'll come in time. So that's what we're dealing with here, and we can just see, I mean, this guy really branched out in the past month and a half. The growth is staggering, especially inside the tent. I'm just really impressed with it. But what we're going to end up doing here, I'm going to get my snippers out, and we're going to end up pretty much cutting back. Since these guys are pretty long, we're going to cut back to here and just see, or here on the outside ones, and just see how it grows in the next month and a half again, as we're going into the spring. So again, this is Pomegranate B, but we're just going to start trimming here as we go on, and I'm just going to clean up a little bit. I don't have my gimbal with me today, but I was looking for it and I just can't find it. I don't know why. But I'm going to just kind of snip and clean as we go, and I'm going to try this as best as I can one-handed. So we're going to start, I'm going to snip here, okay, and get rid of that on the side here. We're going to get rid, I'm going to start by getting rid here. And we're going to turn this around and we're going to see if I'm going to just try and get right here and trim as close as possible. Okay. I'm going to take this out. I'm just going to see. So what you can kind of see here is this like kind of bubbles. Okay. That is where the scale has been eating, and we might be able to see, yeah, here we go. So I did do a little bit of spraying last night, but I didn't get everything underneath, but you can kind of see that some of these guys are here to live and fight another day, but we're cutting them off and we're gonna get rid of them. We're gonna trash these guys. So if you see stuff like this on the underside of your leaves, make sure to spray, get some neem oil, get some soap mixed with water, and just spray these guys, suffocate them and kill them. Because these guys will multiply like crazy, and they will take over your plant. And you don't want that. You don't want to see that go away. Now, luckily I'm trimming these, so we don't have to worry as much. But it's still quite an issue if you let it go too much. And after I'm done trimming, I'm going to check everything out again, just to make sure that we don't have an infestation problem with this. So I'm just doing some trimming. I just want to kind of trim this back. These guys are fast growers, and I just want to make sure I can, this is all experimentation for me. So these guys have grown pretty long. I just want to make sure and see how these go. I can get, these seeds are pretty easy to get for me, so I'm not too worried about that. And what I'll probably end up doing is just taking out these dead yellow leaves that we see here, and just do a little bit of cleanup. This guy looks a little long, but he's kind of new. Not sure what I want to do with that yet. This actually looks like it may die off here eventually. So I may clean that up here afterwards when I have a little bit of room. So I trimmed this guy down a lot. And the last time I did that, this guy exploded. So the hope is that when I clean this guy off, I may even defoliate a little bit, just because these leaves are not looking that great at the moment. The last time I did this, it exploded. Now I took off about 80% of its whole body when I did that. You can see up here where I did those trims. Now I'm trimming it back a little bit more, but I'm trying to create a little bit more growth just to see what we can do. And again, I wanted to get rid of those cross branches, and eventually, whoa, just noticed we got a nice little friend here crawling around, this little spider. But it's great to see some life in here, not all life on here. But yeah, so I want to see what I can do with this. I don't really want cross branching, and eventually what I may end up doing is just cutting one side completely off and just having an angle. But for now, this is more just experimentation. Like I said, pomegranate seeds, not hard to get, because there's like 1 million of them in a plant, and I've got about 10 of these, so I'm just trying to play around and varying sizes and just seeing what I can do with it. So what do you guys think so far of my pomegranate? Do you think this guy's gonna survive? I really hope it does. Now that I've kind of trimmed it down, gotten rid of the bad bugs, I want to do a little bit more work here off camera, but this is pretty much it for the past month and a half. I've scaled it back down, I've shrunk it down, and we'll see how we are again in another month to 2 months, depending on that and how it is. Would you have cut it a little differently? I like I said, I've gone back to maybe 1 or 2 buds on here on each side. I just kind of want to see what's going on. There is the alternating method that we can probably do, and that's what I might even do. I might even totally trim these center guys completely out and not worry about that. I know some people have voiced their opinions on my pomegranate videos already. And this guy, I think I might just totally get rid of. He is not looking that lively, but we'll have a deeper look at that then. So, like I said, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, make sure to put them down in the comment section down below. If you really did like it, make sure to hit that like button. Really does help the YouTube algorithm and get my video out there and my channel. And if you really did like this, make sure that subscribe and the little bell that goes next to it, and you'll get a notification of what has just come out on my channel right away. Make sure to check out the back catalog or even the video that comes before this. I tend to make, after I put a video like this out, I wait a couple days and I make a compilation video about the same thing. But you know, it's really nice to kind of check out a couple different things as well. So really mean a lot to me, guys, if you did that. I actually kind of like this, thinking about this. If I can get this guy to branch out here and make a curve, that'd be awesome. And maybe here as well, and just kind of curve out. So we'll see what happens. And we'll go from there. So, guys, again, let me know what you think. Anything you'd do differently. If you think this guy's going to make it through the long haul, let me know down below, all right? We'll talk to you guys next time, guys. This is Greg from Greg's Bonsai, signing off. Have a good day. Take care. Thanks for watching.